Alright, let's get straight to the point. This Ironman was being a real
hardest carry of my life. You all suck.
So let's just say I had to put him in place. Alright, so I load into the match and I choose Spider-Man because Spider-Man is my guy. Spider-Man is my favorite hero of all time. Not only that, but I'm actually pretty good with him. So the match starts, you know, I'm trying to do my thing as Spider-Man, but it's like my second match on. I'm not doing the best. I'm doing decently bad. You know, not terribly bad. Our entire team was doing pretty terrible. Eventually, I made the switch to Squirrel Girl. There was an Iron Man on the team, which just so happened to be Emo Huz hit me up, the culprit of this video. So since there were an Iron Man on the team, I thought, why not play Squirrel Girl? You know, a couple of well-placed Squirrel Stampedes could easily turn this match around. As you can see, I flashed the stats right there. We're all doing pretty bad. Our Iron Man is doing decent. By decent, I mean better than the rest of us. And honestly, it's not even close. He is doing better than the rest of us. But remember whose video you're watching, okay? I'm the main character of this story and I'll prove why. Also, in one of my videos, someone said that they thought I purposefully sold the game. Come on, guys, I'm not that bad. Like, I know I'm not always the best, but come on, I'm not that bad. And we actually won that thanks to the Squirrel Stampede. Everyone should be happy, right? We just won the match. Our team should be positively communicating with each other. Instead, what happens?
Hardest carry of my life. You all suck.
The Iron Man immediately decides to be toxic, saying hardest carry of his life and that we all suck. Me being the brave soul I am, I stepped up and I asked,
wait, what did you say?
I said the hardest carry of my life. EOMM affects me in quick play. Quick play.
Yeah, I feel you, man. Like, I was kind of carrying a little bit there too. People don't really understand the skill it takes to carry a Squirrel Girl.
You're 12 and 3 as Squirrel Girl. I'm 17 and 5 as Iron Man.
Yeah, I know, right? I was thinking the same thing. Like, how are you 17 and 5 as Iron Man? Because it takes way more skill to play Squirrel Girl.
And yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Squirrel Girl, you have to have precise, you know, throwing of the nuts.
And kicking butt.
Yeah, eating nuts and kicking butt.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean, bro. I know what you mean.
Alright, so how about you actually carry your weight this time, Iron Man?
I wouldn't consider myself a toxic person. Guys like this, you know, the bully types, I don't really like them much.
Hey, you're
You guys heard that for yourselves, okay? He was flexing on his teammates. He called all of us trash, even though we won the match. So this was some unwarranted aggression, right? Talking down on your team for no good reason. And it wasn't constructive criticism. It was just, oh, you guys suck. So I'm not inherently a toxic person. It's kind of like, you know, karate. You use it for self-defense and self-defense only. It's a defensive technique. That's what I am, okay? I am a defensive technique. So originally, mind you, we're in quick play. So, you know, the stakes aren't really high. We're just playing to have fun, to warm up, you know, before we go into competitive or anything. He says that. So immediately, all of that goes out of the window. For me personally, my goal is to best this guy, all right? To have better stats than him and to prove to him that he isn't the main character he thinks he is. I am. So, although I was playing a bit more casually beforehand, trust me, this guy wasn't as good as he thought, so I really didn't have to try much harder, but, you know, just gave myself a little just a little motivation, and you'll see for yourself just how easily and how much I surpassed him.
Did you find that
Literally, details are non-existent.
He then starts complaining about our healers, saying our healers need to lock in. But personally, I had no bad experiences with our healers. They were doing pretty nice, a pretty nice job, especially our Loki. So I had no idea what he was complaining about. I do understand that some healers tend to not pay attention to flyers. So it is possible that he was not getting the heals he needed at all times. But honestly, knowing this guy seems like more of an excuse than anything. And shortly after, when the point is clear, okay, when there are no enemies in sight, I take a look at the stat board and
yeah, what were you saying about my stats again, buddy? Who is carrying who now? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Nah, yeah, he does.
EOM. What now? What the heck are you talking about? This is Marvel Rivals.
Matchmaking.
I think he's an EMP.
This is actually Marvel Rivals. I think you're talking about the wrong game.
Yeah, I think he said EMP.
Yeah. Electronic.
That's so inappropriate if that's really what you said.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to magnetically discharge all over you. Just reset all of your electronics.
Listen, Iron Man's not actually a robot. If you actually read the comic books, you would know that.
Yeah, buddy. Maybe if you're an Ultron, I would understand what you're saying. But you're Iron. He's a man
Yeah,
in a suit.
that he built in a cave with a box of scraps. No! Oh my goodness, precise nut throwing there.
Yeah, that was actually very good, that nut that you threw. So I got pushed because Iron Man is obviously not doing his job. Maybe if Iron Man knew how to use his super and countered the Luna Snow instead of just blindly shooting me.
Oh brother!
17 and 12. 17 and 12.
Wait.
Iron Man is absolutely insane.
17 and 12 is
17
actually
and
pretty
12.
bad. Like, jokes
Yeah,
aside,
meanwhile-
17 and 12 is actually pretty bad, man.
Meanwhile, I'm 18 and 8 as Black Panther. Black Panther takes skill, buddy.
Yeah, so does Squirrel Girl.
You know what I mean?
17 and 12? I'm not gonna lie, Mr. Iron Man, 17 and 12 is actually not that good. It's actually pretty bad.
Yeah, and I don't think the emo HUDs are gonna hit you up with that amount of bad stats.
You're almost going negative.
Emo HUDs.
You that's away.
So, unfortunately, we ended up losing the point, but I noticed something interesting. Our Iron Man was genuinely doing bad. At first, he was actually doing good. No matter what anyone wanted to say about the situation, he was doing a better job than everyone else. Even though there was an unwarranted aggression, he gave, he was doing pretty good. Now, he was genuinely doing terrible. Like, 17 and 12 is actually bad. Those are genuinely bad stats. So when we were telling him that, we were not blowing that out of proportion in the slightest. He was genuinely not doing great, and you could hear it in my voice. I was actually surprised, like, buddy, that's actually pretty bad. Like, you're actually not doing that good. So the match continues. Honestly, I've kind of accomplished my goal by now. Mind you, he didn't speak a single word after that. After we confronted him about going 17 and 12 and genuinely doing bad in this match, he did not say a word, not a peep. He was still playing like normal, still dying as usual. We tried to directly speak to him multiple times and still nothing. We did lose the match.
No!
But fortunately for this video, I got ace of the team and outperformed the Iron Man pretty handedly, okay? Let's look at our stats. I went 33 and 8 with 4 assists. Our Iron Man got 26 and 17, nearly 20 deaths, no assists. But to his credit, he did get a 4-player kill streak along with the most final hits on the team. So big ups to him. But again, he almost died, like as many final hits as he got. So